What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid DCG. Have a matchup today of Red Blue Ace into Red Blue Ace. Play my good friend Chosa. We won the dice roll. We are going second. That is what we want to do. Looking at this hand, it has some tools. It has Ezo. It has Pudding. It has Jozu, Atmos. I feel like I could use those to bounce back Marcos, bounce back other things. I'm going to keep this hand. I do have the Ezo Searcher. I have the Roger. I feel like hopefully I can find what I need with the Ezo Searcher. But I will say the potential, I think the best coaching point for this particular video is maybe I shouldn't have kept that hand. We go to our 2-Don turn. Let's start with an Ezo search. We can search top 4. We can add top 5. We can add Whitebeard. So we got a little bit snafu with the pieces there, but we were able to get it sorted out. Able to get one of the pieces we need. Now we just need to find a Blockbeard. He taps 1 for an Ezo of his own on his 3-Don. Search top 5 for a Whitebeard Pirate. And he's going to whiff, miraculously going to whiff. I wonder what his hand was. I think at one point he pointed the Ezo. I wonder if there was some Ezos in the search because Ezo can't grab Ezo. But yeah, 2-Don standing. He's going to put 1 Don on leader and swing 7 into 6. We could counter out, but instead I will take. We will draw Meteor Strike 11, and leader ability we will draw. We drew into the red new gate, so at least we have a target for Whitebeard, but would like to get a Blockbeard. He taps 1 for another Ezo Searcher. And he's going to add a Marco blocker. So we probably expect to play it for him to play that next turn. We go to our 4-Don turn, drew into another Whitebeard. We could, if he would have Marcoed here, or I guess he couldn't have Marcoed, but like I had the Atmos ready. We're just gonna swing a big 10 into life. He takes no trigger, and then he gets to draw an additional card. He goes to his 5-Don turn. If he does play down the Marco, we could play the Jozu and bounce our Ezo back, bounce his Marco back to his hand. If he goes with something else, we could do something else. But it seems like our next moves are either Atmos or Jozu currently with their hand. We could Pudding as well. But our hand's not great. Would like to get a Yamato or a Marco. He's going to tap 5 for a Yamato. He gets to draw 2, put 1 Rested Dawn on leader. He swings 7 life. We will leader ability 2K, and he passes it back to us. We go to our 6-Don turn. And just thinking it through, we could Jozu his Yamato, but ultimately I don't have a great play, and I don't have the Blockbeard ready to go. So I have an Ezo. I think I'm going to search again. I want to secure the Blockbeard in hand so we can do that on the next turn. Or at least, maybe get a Marco or something like that. But hopefully we can get a Blockbeard for the next turn. So I think the move here is we do the Ezo, see what we get. And then with the 5-Don remaining, it's tough to say. We could Pudding. So we're going to search top 5 for a Whitebeard Pirate. No Blockbeard. The only eligible target, I believe, is this 2K Jozu, so we'll add that. And I don't think we have a great target. I think what the move here is, let's just Pudding. We're going to tap 4. We're going to Pudding him, get him down. I believe he had around 9 cards in hand. He's going to go down to 5. And then what we're going to do is we're going to swing 7 life. In doing so, he either gives us a card out of hand, it goes down to 4, and his hand size is very unhealthy, or he takes the hit. He will draw those cards back, because he has a Dawn on leader. But we'll succeed in getting his life down to 1 and get him in a little bit more fragile of a state. So we do swing the 7 life. He takes no trigger. Well, he's thinking on trigger, and then he draws for leader. So now what we have left to do is hopefully we have 3 ways we can draw the Blockbeard. We're going to hopefully draw it next turn. But we do have the Ezos. We will be activating those Ezos as soon as possible so that we can try to find a Blockbeard. He's going to swing 6 life. We will give the 1K. I should have activated the Ezos immediately, I believe. So slight misplay. He's going to tap 5 for a Yamato. He gets to draw 2, give a rest to Don the leader. So he's drawing those cards back. Then he puts another Dawn on leader. He's going to swing 8 into life. We will activate the Ezo, draw 1. It's not a Whitebeard, it's a Vista, so we'll put that on the bottom of our deck. We draw again. Again, not a Blockbeard, but it's a Yamato. Potentially could play that. Thinking about what card to put on the bottom here. I'm going to put the Yamato on the bottom. And then we still have to give him 2K, 1K. I think what I should do here is I think I'm holding on to the Meteor Strike of Love because I want to kind of try to set up a potential Roger play later. But I think I should pitch that here. Give 2K. Well, I do pitch it. 2K and then another 2K to get out of that. And then he taps 1 for a Garp Searcher. He gets to search top 4 for a 4 cost or higher. And he adds an Uta 2K. We draw for turn, and we did not draw the Blockbeard. So at this point, I think what we do is we IM Whitebeard into the 9 cost Newgate. We go to an 8K leader for the turn. We potentially could go to a 10K leader if we take the life, and I might do that. He is kind of wide right now, but I think it might be better. So we do IM Whitebeard into Newgate. Think about whether I want to take the life to become 10K, and I will take the life. We draw into a red rock, and we are a 10K leader. So I think at this point, like, we're gonna swing. Now we swing 10 into life. So we're gonna get probably 3 cards out of hand. If we had a Blockbeard, I think it just would be much better. We could swing with the Pudding. But our board's not looking that like great. We just have the Pudding in the Whitebeard. He has the 2 Yamatos. He's whiter than us. So he's gonna activate his Ezo, draw a cycle 1. He's going to activate the second Ezo. Puts the card on the bottom. And then we're going to start getting some cards out of hand here. Again, I think it's going to take 3 cards out of hand. 2 2Ks and a 1K. You can use leader effect to do one of those 2Ks. So we will do leader effect to pitch a Joseph for 2K, and then a 2K, and then a Garp 1K. So we pass it back to him. He's got the 2 Yamatos. We are a 10K leader. What I'm expecting him to do here is IM Whitebeard into a Blockbeard. That's what I'm expecting him to do. If he does that, we have the red rock. We red rock the Blockbeard, and then we just put a ton of pressure on. But he's probably not going to swing his Yamatos due to the fact that we're a 10K leader. If he does Blockbeard, he will give 2 rest to Dawn the leader and the Yamatos. He'll be at 8K swings. He has 2 Dawn to play with. He could, in theory, swing 110. That'd be pretty easy to get out of. So he's, again, thinking it through, and he's going to red rock our Newgate, goes to the bottom of our deck. Then he puts 1 Dawn on leader. He has 3 more Dawn to play with, so he can, I guess if he puts all 4 Dawn on a leader, he could swing. He was a 9, I think he was at 9 that turn. So yeah, he couldn't swing up to 10, so he just leaves the Dawn standing. So we go to our 10 Dawn turn, and we don't have a Blockbeard. So we have multiple things we could do here. I could just play the Roger, but I think I'd lose if I play the Roger with the amount of swings he has. I don't have a ton of counter in hand. I think I have 2 2Ks and a leader ability 2K. He's going to have 3 swings. We can afford to take 1 hit. I don't think Roger is the play here. I'm thinking about putting Dawn on Pudding and swinging a big number here. But again, I think that'd be a pretty similar situation where I'm just not feeling great about it. But I don't know if I have a better play. It's either that or like Jozu, like the red, the Rusher Jozu. We don't want to play that down. We could like, again, I think our two options here are swing big with the pudding, swing like, put maybe, let's say we put 5 Dawn on pudding and swing 9, and then 5 Dawn on leader and swing 11, like swing 9-11 or something like that. But that's gonna get some cards out of hand. I don't think we win the game because he's got a decent amount of cards. Let's start up with a 10k swing and leave 6 standing. We could swing 10 twice. He will take. He gets to draw. And I think this is just a sad Red Rock turn where we Red Rock one of his Yamatos. At this point, I feel like much safer about surviving the turn due to the fact that he's got 2 swings. We just need to counter out of 1. I think that's better. We do have 2 2Ks in hand, and we can use leader, but we could Roger next turn. Go for game. If he plays a Blockbeard down, for example, he swings 8-8. He's tapping 8 Dawn, so I'm guessing it's I Am Whitebeard. He's going to play a Blockbeard. So I Am Whitebeard's into a Blockbeard, draw 2, trash 1. He trashes another I Am Whitebeard. 2 rested Dawn to leader, 2 rested Dawn to the Yamato. He's got 2 extra Dawn to play with. At this point, I think we can definitely get out of one of these swings. If he puts 2 Dawn on leader, he swings 9 life. We can counter out of this. We can't counter out of both swings, I don't believe. So think about whether I want to take this one. I will take this one just to draw. And then we get to draw a secondary one. Draw 2 bricks. And then he's going to swing another 9. We leader ability 2k and then 2k. So at this point, I think we have one chance, and we just have to play the Roger down. We play it down. We swing 6 life. He gives us 1k counter, and we swing 13. And it's just, does he have the counter or not? He needs to get, I think, 7k total counter. So he leader abilities 2k, two 2ks, and then a 1k, and then an extra 1k, and that's it. So yeah, he got it. I think ultimately, like, it would have been better to have a Blockbeard that one turn where we Red Rock. We didn't really have a great play. We didn't have a great play on 4 or 5 either. I think the pudding was a strong play, but I think when we're going second and we have the ideal curve, I think it might be, I feel like we should be putting the pressure first. I think pudding's a great card in this matchup when you're going first. I think going second, like, we should force him to have the pudding type thing. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have kept that hand. Other than that, I wish we had a Blockbeard. That's how it goes sometimes. I played it really well, so shouts to him. Let me know in the comments if you could do differently. Really appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.